Robert Scheinfeld here, and I've come on to invite you to join me at a new workshop that I'm going to be offering in Japan. It's called the Process Workshop. This is a workshop unlike any workshop I have ever done anywhere, and this is the first time that I'm doing this workshop in Japan. It's all about a tool for personal development, spiritual development, and transformation that's called the Process. The Process is a tool, odds are, depending on your experience, that's unlike any other tool that you have ever used. And let me explain quickly and briefly what it's all about. I want to use the metaphor of the sun and the clouds. Imagine for a moment that the life that you really want, the life that would really make you happy and fulfilled, is like the sun. Now we think of the sun up in the sky, and we think of tremendous heat and light and power and energy. And so it's a great metaphor for what you really want to experience in your life. So imagine for a moment that the sun is represented by my fist like this. So this is what you really want, the life that you really want to live. But imagine that there's a very solid, dense layer of cloud cover that's blocking your awareness of the sun, or if you know about the sun, it's blocking your ability to actually experience it. All right, let's take this a little bit deeper now using this illustration. So here we have the sun that represents what it is that you really want. Here is you in your day-to-day life trying to get what it is that you really want. And here is the cloud cover that is blocking you from getting what it is that you really want, or in some cases is also blocking you from even seeing clearly or knowing what it is that you really want. So here's the problem that I had for so much of my life, and the problem that so many people have, and perhaps the problem that you have that you're struggling with, that you may not be fully aware of consciously. Every day you're running around in here using specific techniques, trying to experience this, whatever it is for you. But the problem is the techniques that we use in here, for the most part, do not take us into the cloud cover, do not do anything to the cloud cover, and do not knock out the cloud cover. So even if your techniques allow you to do something in here, make more money, manifest or attract something, or someone, make your business more successful, whatever it is, even if things change in here, nothing has happened here. And as a result, you're still being blocked, and what it is that you really want cannot make its way into here because the cloud cover is still in place, blocking it. The process was specifically designed to support you in actually getting into the cloud cover, drilling tunnels through it, poking holes in it, knocking out chunks so that more and more and more of the sun can shine in and transform absolutely everything in your life that it shines on. Now here's an overview of what you'll receive at the workshop. And let me first say that if you are already aware of the teachings that I share, you're already aware of the process, then this workshop will take you deeper, and it'll help you to get even more benefit out of using the process. And if you're new, then you'll discover exactly how it works, which I'll tell you about in a moment. So I'll start out the workshop by telling my story. What happened in my life on my journey that led to the development of this amazing tool called the process, and what happened in my life when I used it consistently day in, day out in my life, where it led. Then I will introduce you to the science and the philosophy behind why the process is so powerful, how it works, what it really does, and why it's so unique and powerful. And I'll do this so that you'll understand it, everything will make sense, and you will feel very excited and motivated to want to use the tool in your day-to-day life to knock out the cloud cover. Then I will give you an actual demonstration of using the process, and I will facilitate several participants from the audience of the workshop, perhaps even you. I'll facilitate them actually applying the process up on stage so that everybody can see again how it actually works. And then you'll have the opportunity to practice the process on your own at the workshop so that you can get comfortable with it and you'll be able to use it quickly and easily when you go back to your life from the workshop. And finally, I'll close by giving you some additional tips on how to use the process in your day-to-day life to get maximum benefit and value from it as quickly as possible. The process worked for me in my life when nothing else ever did. And I tried everything that you can imagine for many, many decades, and nothing worked for me. But the process did. It's the only tool that ever generated extraordinary results for me. And from what people all over the world share with me, the same thing has been true for them. When they tried so many other techniques and methods and practices and they did not work, the process worked for them and led to extraordinary changes, extraordinary transformation with a capital T, and eventually to what I call the ultimate freedom experience. Please join me at this workshop. I promise you that you will be glad that you attended. And when you leave, you will have a tool on your tool belt that you can use in your life on a day-to-day basis, unlike any tool you've ever used before.